I'm going to be spending the next 2 days here doing a survival challenge. I've got no food, no water, I've just got a knife, a spear gun and a trap, so hopefully I'll be able to catch my own food, source my own water. I'm going to be sleeping in here. This is an old military lookout post from the Second World War, so they could watch for German U-boats coming over from France. I'm going to be sleeping in this shelter over the next couple days and hopefully surviving. Join me, let's have an adventure. Anyway, I'm going to get set up in here and then let's go catch some food. It's a cozy little structure, this. A few cracks in the floor, and of course someone's been here and left a load of rubbish, so I'll pack that up and take that with me when I leave. Some people obviously haven't heard of Leave No Trace, but the ocean's right there. But anyway, I'm set up, let's grab the spear gun, let's go catch a fish, put some traps out, let's do this. It's been a 2.5 hour bike ride from the train station, so let's have ourselves some blackberries to give me some energy for spearfishing, because I'm knackered already. So there's a freshwater stream here, running down to the beach. This is a great source of water. I'll be boiling my water from this to cook up whatever I catch. And I've also brought one of these. This is a life straw. It's basically a water filter. You just pop it in the water, you wait for 10 seconds and then you start sucking. And it's a straw that filters it for not only impurities, chemical impurities, but biological impurities. It takes out E. coli, key parasites like Giardia. It's a really useful tool. So it's low tide now, which has exposed all of these rocks here. There's heaps of shellfish everywhere, let me show you. There's winkles literally everywhere. Limpets too. These rocks are just dotted with them. Limpets, winkles, everywhere you look, there's some big ones. Look how big that limpet is. So I could eat these winkles and limpets, and I might have to be honest, but my primary plan is going to be to use them as bait in the trap to catch prawns, crabs, and hopefully a lobster. So I've got a handful of winkles. I'm just gonna smash them up and put them in the pot, which I'll just chuck in here while I go and look for a good spot to spearfish from. I'm here at the trap. Let's see if we've got something. Oh, okay. This is a result. We've got 3 velvet crabs. Oh, that's great. Well, I'll take these guys with me and I'll put the trap back in later tonight with the bait in a proper cage. How beautiful is this coastline? So I've got 3 legal sized velvet crabs, so at least I'll be able to eat them tonight, perhaps with some limpets if I can't catch a fish now. Right, I'm suited up. I've got my spear gun. This bad boy was made for me by an Indonesian fisherman. It's not very accurate, it doesn't have a great range, so I'm hoping to find a fish point blank really. I've got to be quick about this because the weather's rolling in. The tide's coming in, the waves are picking up, so I probably won't be out there for too long. See you guys in a bit. Mission failed, guys. It's choppy out there. I could barely see my hand in front of my face. So, looks like it's crabs for dinner. Win some, you lose some. Well, that was a bit disappointing. I was kind of relying on catching a fish tonight, really. but at least we've got the crabs. So I'm gonna go back up to the lookout post, cook them up, and relax a little bit before putting the traps out tonight. So we're back at the shelter. We've got an assortment of twigs. We've got a fire steel. So let's make a fire and cook up these crabs. They're ready! And here's my dinner. 3 beautiful crabs. I'm gonna crack on and eat these. I'm gonna have a little siesta and I'll see you guys for when the real fun begins at nightfall. So I've got me trap. I found a plastic bottle on the beach. Be using this as a little cage for the bait inside. Look at all those lice. You can't really get a feel for the size of them, but they're huge, I'm telling you. So there's a shore crab here, also known as the European green crab. The minimum landing size for these is 14 centimeters, I believe. So I can't keep that. But that's a pretty green colour, isn't it? So this is what I'm looking for as bait for the trap. Little winkles like that. That shore crab is eating a louse. I've got a pretty healthy supply of winkles here. I could eat these winkles, but to be honest, I'd much rather have prawns for breakfast. Just off there, it drops off, so I'm going to try and get the trap off there. There's more potential of a lobster there. I think high tide's around 9 AM, so I'll come back then, swim out to it, because this will all be underwater then. Gonna have a bit of water through the live straw and go to sleep. Good night. How handy is this? Blackberries, literally at the entrance to my humble abode. Well, that got a bit chilly. Well, I've had worse night's sleep. I'm starving. Let's go get ourselves some breakfast. Hopefully the traps will be full to the brim with lobsters, prawns, crabs. Fingers crossed. Right, so it's high tide, or just before high tide as expected, so I'm not going to be able to clamber across rocks to get me trapped. I'm going to have to swim out, which I really don't fancy because it's pretty cold, but got to do what you got to do, and hopefully we'll bring the goods in. So I don't know if you guys can make out the floating little bottle just beyond this rock here, but that's where our trap is, so without any further ado, let's chuck on the wetsuit and go see if we've got any goodies. Transition, but we can't walk in these, so I'm going to have to take these off to get in the water. Look at all those prawns. Velvet crab. There's a big velvet crab in there. Look at the size of that claw. Right, let's get these bad boys out. One prawn. We've got some fat, juicy prawns, guys. Lovely little velvet crab. This guy is too small though, below the landing size, so yeet! Got like 14 prawns. That's a good haul. That's a decent sized velvet crab, although we do have bigger ones in there. You're gonna get set free, mate. Chill out. Chill. Let go. Let go. He's a bit small, so we'll chuck him. Cute. This guy's only got one claw and he's a bit small, so freedom. Check out this guy. He's a big boy. One huge claw, one normal sized claw. Here's another decent sized one. To be honest, that's all I need. I've got 3 big crabs in there, I've got like 14 prawns. So I think I'll just let these guys go. They're a bit small anyway, these. What are there? 4 or 5 left in there. So yeah, I'm going to take these guys out and let them be free. Cool, so we've got a fire going, we've got some boiling water, we've got our crabs and prawns. Let's chuck them on and have some breakfast. Breakfast is served. I definitely overcooked this a bit. It's quite windy, so the fire kept on bursting into flames, dying, bursting into flames, so I wasn't quite sure how long it had actually been on boil. So I thought best play it safe and overboil it than underboil it. Still delicious, it's just a bit mushy, and it doesn't take much to break the exoskeleton at all. One little tap with a rock and it crushes the whole claw. Well guys, the 2 days have come to an end. It's time to go home. Got about 2.5 hour cycle to the nearest train station, so I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining this adventure with me. If you're new around here, please make sure you subscribe. If you liked the video, feel free to drop a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!